Johnny Unitas is the embodiment of gridiron greatness. His rags-to-riches tale of overcoming poverty and adversity to become a legendary quarterback is nothing short of astonishing. The golden arm that slung touchdowns and defied doubters will forever be etched in NFL lore. Born on May 7, 1933, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, John Constantine Unitas was the third of 4 children to Leonard and Helen Unitas. His father, a Lithuanian immigrant, worked as a coal miner, and the family's modest means were a defining characteristic of Johnny's early life. The Unitas household, though humble, was filled with love and a strong work ethic, values that would shape Johnny's future. Growing up in a tough working-class neighborhood, Johnny learned to rely on his wit, athleticism, and determination to navigate the challenges of his youth. As we consider the historical context of Johnny's early years, it's essential to recognize the significance of the Great Depression and World War II on American society. The country was still reeling from economic hardship, and the war effort had created a sense of national unity and purpose. In this environment, sports played a vital role in providing entertainment, escapism, and a sense of community. For Johnny Unitas, sports would become not only a passion, but also a means to transcend his circumstances. Johnny's childhood was marked by a deep love for athletics, particularly football. He attended St. Justin's High School in Pittsburgh, where he played on the football team, developing his skills as a quarterback under the guidance of Coach Ray Kirsch. It was during this period that Johnny began to demonstrate his exceptional arm strength, accuracy, and competitive drive, traits that would eventually make him a legendary figure in the NFL. The influence of his family, particularly his father, cannot be overstated. Leonard Unitas, despite his own limited educational background, recognized the importance of education and encouraged Johnny to pursue his academic interests alongside his athletic pursuits. This balance between sports and academics would serve Johnny well throughout his life as he navigated the complexities of professional football while maintaining a strong sense of personal responsibility. These elements, intertwined with his determination and resilience, laid the foundation for Johnny Unitas's future success. The question, of course, is how these early experiences would shape his development as a quarterback and ultimately contribute to his ascension to the top of his sport. In the Pittsburgh of Johnny's youth, sports were not merely a form of entertainment, but also a potential pathway to social mobility. For young athletes like Johnny, the dream of escaping the limitations of their economic circumstances through athletic achievement was a powerful motivator. As Johnny Unitas's athletic prowess continued to flourish, he caught the attention of college scouts, ultimately earning a scholarship to the University of Louisville in 1951. Under the tutelage of Coach Frank Camp, Unitas refined his quarterback skills, leading the Cardinals to a respectable 12-10 record over his 3-year tenure. His collegiate career was marked by moments of brilliance, including a 240-yard passing performance against Florida State on November 14, 1953, which showcased his burgeoning talent. Despite his impressive college statistics, Unitas faced skepticism from NFL scouts, who questioned his relatively small stature and unorthodox throwing motion. However, the Pittsburgh Steelers saw something in him that others didn't, selecting Unitas in the 9th round of the 1955 NFL Draft. It was a choice that would prove to be a steal, as Unitas would go on to redefine the quarterback position. Unitas's professional debut came on September 25, 1955, against the San Francisco 49ers, where he threw for 110 yards and a touchdown in a 27-20 loss. Though the Steelers struggled during his rookie season, Unitas demonstrated flashes of brilliance, including a 218-yard passing performance against the Chicago Bears on October 30, 1955. His determination and work ethic earned him the respect of his teammates, who began to recognize the young quarterback's potential. In 1956, Unitas was traded to the Baltimore Colts, a move that would prove pivotal in his career. Under the guidance of Coach Weeb Ewbank, Unitas flourished, leading the Colts to a 5-6-1 record and throwing for 1,498 yards and 9 touchdowns. His breakout performance came on November 25, 1956, against the Los Angeles Rams, where he threw for 272 yards and 2 touchdowns in a 56-21 victory. The 1958 season would be a watershed moment in Unitas's career, as he led the Colts to the NFL championship game against the New York Giants. In what is often referred to as the greatest game ever played, Unitas engineered a thrilling comeback, throwing for 349 yards and a touchdown in a 23-17 overtime victory on December 28, 1958. This iconic performance cemented Unitas's status as one of the league's premier quarterbacks and marked a turning point in his career. Unitas's relationship with his contemporaries was equally significant, particularly his friendship with Colts teammate and wide receiver Raymond Berry. The two developed a symbiotic connection on the field, with Unitas frequently targeting Berry for crucial receptions. Their partnership yielded impressive results, including a 12-reception, 1,078-yard performance by Berry against the Washington Redskins on October 19, 1958. As the 1960s dawned, Unitas continued to dominate the NFL, leading the Colts to multiple championship appearances and earning numerous accolades, including 4 Pro Bowl selections and 2 first-team All-Pro nods. His remarkable career was marked by a series of record-breaking performances, including a 397-yard passing game against the Dallas Cowboys on November 13, 1960. Unitas's impact extended beyond his on-field accomplishments, as he played a significant role in popularizing the quarterback position and redefining the way teams approached offense. His influence can be seen in the generations of quarterbacks who followed him, from Joe Namath to Peyton Manning, all of whom have cited Unitas as an inspiration. The 1964 season would prove to be another highlight in Unitas's career, as he led the Colts to a 12-2 record and a championship appearance against the Cleveland Browns. Though the Colts ultimately fell short, losing 27-0 on December 27, 1964, Unitas's performance earned him widespread acclaim, including his second NFL MVP award. As the 1960s progressed, Unitas continued to defy Father Time, leading the Colts to multiple playoff appearances and earning numerous accolades. His remarkable durability and consistency were hallmarks of his career, with Unitas starting 165 consecutive games between 1956 and 1969. This streak was a testament to his toughness and dedication, as he played through various injuries, including a broken nose, a separated shoulder, and a plethora of bruises and cuts. One of the most notable events in Unitas's career occurred on December 26, 1965, when he led the Colts to a thrilling 35-31 victory over the Los Angeles Rams in the Western Conference playoff game. Unitas threw for 282 yards and 2 touchdowns, including a 43-yard strike to wide receiver Willie Richardson with just 1:15 remaining, which proved to be the game winner. This performance cemented Unitas's reputation as one of the greatest clutch quarterbacks in NFL history. Unitas's relationship with his coach, Don Shula, who took over the Colts in 1963, was also significant. Shula and Unitas developed a strong bond, with Shula often relying on Unitas's expertise to help design game plans and make in-game adjustments. This partnership yielded impressive results, including a 12-2 record in 1964 and a championship appearance against the Cleveland Browns. The 1967 season would prove to be another highlight in Unitas's career, as he led the Colts to an 11-1-2 record and a Western Conference championship. Unitas threw for 3,428 yards and 20 touchdowns, including a 335-yard performance against the Atlanta Falcons on November 26, 1967. Although the Colts ultimately fell short in the playoff game against the Green Bay Packers, Unitas's performance earned him his 3rd NFL MVP award. Unitas's legacy was further cemented when he was named to the NFL's 50th anniversary all-time team in 1969, a testament to his enduring impact on the sport. As the 1970s dawned, Unitas continued to play at an elite level, leading the Colts to multiple playoff appearances and earning numerous accolades. His remarkable career was marked by a series of record-breaking performances, including a 401-yard passing game against the New York Jets on September 24, 1972. Although Unitas's playing time began to decrease in the early 1970s, he remained an integral part of the Colts' offense, serving as a mentor to younger quarterbacks and providing guidance to the team's coaching staff. As the 1970s progressed, Unitas's playing career began to wind down, but his impact on the sport continued to grow. On September 14, 1974, he made his final appearance as a Colt, throwing for 107 yards in a 30-10 loss to the Houston Oilers. Although his time with the Colts had come to an end, Unitas's legacy remained strong, and he was soon signed by the San Diego Chargers, where he would play out the remainder of his career. Unitas's stint with the Chargers was marked by a series of notable performances, including a 235-yard outing against the Kansas City Chiefs on November 2, 1975. This game showcased Unitas's enduring ability to lead his team and make clutch plays, even at the age of 42. His time with the Chargers also afforded him the opportunity to mentor younger quarterbacks, including Dan Fouts, who would go on to become a Hall of Fame quarterback in his own right. One of the most significant events of Unitas's later career occurred on October 24, 1976, when he led the Chargers to a 30-28 victory over the Cincinnati Bengals. In this game, Unitas threw for 244 yards and 2 touchdowns, including a 34-yard strike to wide receiver Charlie Joyner, with just 1:42 remaining. This performance earned him widespread acclaim and served as a testament to his enduring skill and dedication. Unitas's relationship with his Chargers coach, Tommy Prothro, was also noteworthy. Prothro often relied on Unitas's expertise to help design game plans and make in-game adjustments, and the two developed a strong bond. This partnership yielded impressive results, including a 10-4 record in 1976 and a playoff appearance against the Pittsburgh Steelers. The 1978 season would prove to be Unitas's final year in the NFL. Although his playing time was limited, he remained an integral part of the Chargers' offense, serving as a mentor to younger quarterbacks and providing guidance to the team's coaching staff. On December 17, 1978, Unitas made his final appearance as a professional football player, throwing for 33 yards in a 31-14 loss to the Denver Broncos. In the years following his retirement, Unitas remained deeply involved in the sport he loved. He was named to the Pro Football Hall of Fame on January 29, 1979, and was formally inducted on July 28, 1979. This honor served as a testament to his enduring impact on the sport, and he was joined by other legendary figures, including Terry Bradshaw and Joe Green. Unitas's post-playing career was also marked by a series of notable business ventures and charitable endeavors. He became a successful entrepreneur, investing in a range of companies, including restaurants, car dealerships, and real estate firms. Unitas was also deeply committed to philanthropy, particularly in the area of children's health and education. On November 12, 1982, he founded the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Educational Foundation, which provided scholarships and support to young athletes and students. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, Unitas remained a beloved figure in the world of sports, attending numerous charity events and functions. He was also a frequent guest at NFL games and events, where he was often honored for his contributions to the sport. On August 23, 1991, Unitas was awarded the NFL's Lifetime Achievement Award, which recognized his enduring impact on the sport. As the years passed, Unitas's legacy continued to grow, with numerous books, films, and documentaries exploring his life and career. He was also the subject of a range of tributes and memorials, including a statue unveiled at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore on October 20, 2002. This tribute served as a testament to his enduring impact on the sport and his status as one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history. Unitas's relationship with his contemporaries also remained strong, particularly with fellow Hall of Famers like Joe Namath and Bart Starr. The three often attended charity events and functions together, where they would regale audiences with stories of their playing days. On November 10, 1996, Unitas, Namath, and Starr were honored at a dinner in New York City, where they were recognized for their contributions to the sport. As the years went by, Johnny Unitas's legacy continued to inspire new generations of football players and fans. He remained a beloved figure in Baltimore, where he was often seen attending Ravens games and participating in charity events. On September 12, 1998, Unitas was honored with a tribute at Ravens Stadium, where his iconic number 19 jersey was officially retired by the team. The ceremony was attended by thousands of fans who came to pay their respects to the man who had brought so much joy and pride to the city. In the final years of his life, Unitas suffered from a range of health problems, including heart disease and diabetes. Despite these challenges, he remained active and engaged, continuing to work on his charitable foundation and attending football games whenever possible. On September 11, 2002, Unitas passed away at the age of 69, surrounded by his family and loved ones. His death was met with an outpouring of tributes and condolences from across the sports world as players, coaches, and fans came together to remember the man who had left such a lasting impact on the game. In the years following his passing, Unitas's legacy has only continued to grow. He was posthumously awarded numerous honors and recognitions, including the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2003, the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Educational Foundation, which he founded in 1982, continues to provide scholarships and support to young athletes and students, ensuring that his commitment to education and community service lives on. The foundation has also established a range of initiatives and programs, including the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award, which is presented annually to the nation's top college quarterback. Today, Johnny Unitas is remembered as one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history, a man who embodied the values of hard work, dedication, and teamwork. His on-field accomplishments are still celebrated by fans around the world, from his record-breaking passing yards to his iconic performances in the championship games. But it is perhaps his off-field legacy that has had the most lasting impact, inspiring generations of young athletes and community leaders to follow in his footsteps. As a testament to his enduring influence, the city of Baltimore continues to honor Unitas's memory, with a range of tributes and memorials dedicated to his life and career. In 2011, a statue of Unitas was unveiled at M&T Bank Stadium, depicting him in his iconic Colts uniform, throwing a pass to an unseen receiver. The statue has become a popular landmark for fans and tourists alike, a symbol of the city's rich football heritage and its enduring connection to one of the game's all-time greats. As visitors gaze upon the statue, they are reminded of the man who once wore that uniform with such pride and distinction, and who continues to inspire and motivate us to this day. The legacy of Johnny Unitas remains as vibrant and alive as ever, a testament to the power of sports to transcend time and touch our lives in ways both big and small. His legacy is a testament to the transformative power of sports, reminding us that the greatest achievements are often measured not by what we accomplish, but by the lives we touch and the memories we create. As Unitas himself once said, "You can't do it alone, you have to have a team," a simple yet profound truth that echoes through the annals of his remarkable journey. That's all for today's Sports Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Howard Closewell, reminding you to keep shooting for your goals.